Right, we ready? Yep. Alright. You know what, I'm gonna get the Twitch up on my screen.
I mean,
Right then. Welcome back everybody to ERS with me and Jarl once again, but today it is Tier 3, Round 17 for yet again another sprint race, but it is Canada for this Tuesday night. Last night obviously we did the Tier 2 comms with, it was the USA, which was an absolutely brilliant one. We had obviously the two 1-2 finishes in the sprint race and the main race, and today we will see if we can get anything close to that. So we've got Jarl in the stream chat. Well, that's how used to I am. We've got Jarl in the commentary box today. How are you doing, mate?
I'm doing very good. Canada, a very interesting circuit, semi-street circuit, semi-full. I'm just looking at qualifying myself, only 4 drivers staying lap. However, quite a few out there, as there's Aston Martin that's running out of turn too. It's very much a tight circuit. I mean, the Wolves are right there. Wolf Champions, being the big one. I think we're in for a pretty darn good race there. Sprint race as well.
Yeah, I think so too. I did join a bit late today, which means times are already on the board. So we'll have a look. We've got Robert. Well, yeah, I'll tell you something as well. I've only just remembered this. Most people in this we've not actually commentated on before, because obviously it's a new tier. So we'll have to get used to some of the names. We've got Robert. We've got it's Picnic. I know Picnic. He's just gone to original poll then. We've got my AI in P7 because I did a do earlier. We've got Outline Frame in P3, Matty Horst, Tazaras in P3, just a moment, Jesse P6, Menios, I've seen Menios before, Very Cats to P7, it is Michael P10, we saw the Haas yesterday. He did message me how to pronounce his name, and I still don't really know how you do it. He said say I can't remember to be fair, but I need to pronounce the A, I, and E. But I don't know how you pronounce it.
A-I-E. Sounds Italian.
Aye.
Aye. Anyway, Iva's did this going quickest by half a second. I think I've commentated on some of these people as well. I know ERS Racing League I've commentated on.
Yeah.
Probably a few other.
We've got who's just gone to provisional poll. Avazidis? No. Avazidis. That is it. That'll do.
Avazidis. I don't know. Well, Picnic just.
Oh yeah, because it's the I there as well. Avazidis. We'll say Avazidis. Oh my god, I can't say it. I am so.
Anyway,
right then,
I think
we've got.
A is on a lap. Yep, the Haas of I is on a lap. Sorry, as he's got one sector to go, which is pretty much the sector where it's just 2 straights and 1 break point. First to get a good exit coming out of that hairpin, and now will be flat out down the straight. DRS will be enabled. It's a double detection point DRS, so you have DRS for both of these straights, even if you're ahead going into the Wall of Champions. Please don't invalidate. He has invalid. Right.
Yeah, he has on the last corner there, the Wall of Champions, one that can catch many people out. Obviously, the name gives it away, but with 11 minutes of qualifying on the clock then, we have obviously Mitz in P14, which I've seen before, ERS Racing League, which I believe is Geordie, Zongo, Robin, Tobiasen, I've seen him before, Boss, and Damas in 20 at the moment. I'll tell you something, good showing today. Obviously, I know my AI is in, but 19 drivers altogether so far is a good showing for Tier 3. And 10 drivers with times on the board. So, we have another 9 to go with about 11 minutes of qualifying.
Yeah. I mean, we ought to get you out and back in where you can retire the car before the race has started.
Yeah.
That's great. I suppose we'll deal with that as soon as it happens. I'm hoping everyone just sets a lap so you're not in the way at the start. But who is on a lap? I think it would be Michael. No, he's invalidated. As we mentioned, Jongo is on a lap. I think I commentated this guy as well. He was pretty quick, if I remember. He was up there. Just coming through the Sector 2 chicane, and he has gone purple Sector 2 check, so I think I am remembering correctly
Yep.
here.
You must be there. It's the Alfa Romeo quickest in Sector 2, like Yo just said, and he heads up towards the Wall of Champions, which is the next corner and the final corner then here today in Canada for qualifying. This lap is looking to not be so bad at all. Will this corner catch him out? No, it doesn't. He does that brilliantly. And towards the line now here in qualifying. Will it be a good time for him? It'll be P2, 1 minute 10.8, 2 tenths off provisional pole there. And you did remember correctly, y'all. Longo is rapid.
Robert de Jong, is that the football player's brother? I don't know, but he's just gone 7 tenths quicker through the second sector as this could get interesting here. The battle for pole position is getting heated here. AlphaTauri then has got 2 more corners to go, keeps it well within the white lines there. Goes for a interesting one. You usually take shortest line. Anyway, he does go quickest.
Robert then. 2 provisional pole then here in Canada. That is a lovely time. 4 tenths quicker than the second position there, the Mercedes, and what a time that is from Robert. There's a lot of people on the laps still, is it? Well, it's not really, but it's Michael. Michael's quickest in the middle sector as well. So let's take a look at this one as he heads down towards the Wall of Champions. The rear wing wide open then for maximum speed down into the Wall of Champions. Let's see if he gets this one correct. So far, he's done all right. That is a lovely, lovely turn through there then, as he is full power out of the turn and towards the line here in qualifying. It'll be P7 for Michael, 1 minute 11.7, 1 tenth off 6th position, and that is not bad at all.
And I will say, Ivazitis was on an outlap, and it's now into the pit lane, so maybe damage to the front wing during the outlap there. As Pickett is on a lap, he's 3, never mind, he hasn't validated, he was 3, so Tesseras is on a lap. A lot of HRL people, what's going on, where are the ERS lads at? Here we go then, he's got a bit of a slipstream, that is his teammate up there, Jack, so the Ferrari's teammate.
Are we talking about Tazaras? Yeah, we are. Oh, quickest 5 tenths then in the middle sector as well. Good job for pointing that out. He's going to get a slipstream, he is, yeah, and he's had a good lap so far. Now down the straight, he's aiming to pass his teammate, obviously, as further down as he can. His teammate will move to the inside to let him through. And that is lovely, lovely teamwork from the Ferraris. Tazaras with overspeed then through that corner, and he heads up towards the line here in qualifying. It will be a good time indeed. It is P3, 1 minute 10.7, 2 tenths off 2nd position. And the Ferrari just had a brilliant, brilliant lap with help from his teammate.
Indeed. He won't finish though. I think he was in yesterday's race.
Yeah, he was.
He was, I think, a tenth quicker at a sector 1. He's now sector 2 with a shorter ERS straight, the back straight, which then leads us deep into the forest where drivers who crash the car can get lost if they're on their way home with the carriage, as we saw. He is a tenth up, or a bit more than a half a tenth up. He's got everything to gain now in the final sector. 6 minutes and 50 seconds left in the session. Here we go. P1 finisher. He's got the DRS wing wide open. Jack, take it away.
Yeah, P1 finisher towards the Wall of Champions. We haven't really seen it catch many people out so far, and it doesn't catch him out either. And he heads towards the line then for the qualifying. 1 minute 11.0, and it is P5 for P1 finisher. Not bad at all. And he seems to be getting himself higher in Tier 3 than he is in Tier 2 at the moment. Also, I'll be like very, very quick. Just going to really quickly get some water so I can actually use my voice.
Alright, I was going to mute that entire time. Anyway, what Jack gets his quarter, you guys are left with me. So, I actually don't know who you guys are spectating right now. Anyway, we can go through the leaderboard. Robert currently on provisional pole position, 4 tenths ahead of the Mercedes of 5 assists, then a further 10th and a bit ahead Tazaras. Jongo 7 tenths of pole position, just started his lap. P1 finisher, of course, improved barely, and then Picnic right behind that. Mitch in P7 with Michael P8. Then the second AlphaTauri is teammate on pole position, LT Boss P9. The final person in the top 10 outline frame. Then you've got the two houses of Toby Instant and IP11 and 12. There he is with his water.
I am back with the water and ready to put on a good show for you. 5 minutes 10 left to qualifying. Okay, let's have a look at where they are. Second position, so it is the Mercedes even. I think he said Red Bull then. The Mercedes on a lap, and with 4 attempts to find to take provisional pole, can he do it in this lap? He has already found a bit of time, nearly a 10th there, and quickest in the first sector. Can he find any more time then on this lap around, heading down towards the right-hander here and then towards the end of Sector 2? What lap will it be for the Mercedes?
He's in that fight for pole position. We'll see. He did go purple in Sector 2, 4 tenths up. Those are pretty much, he's a bit of provisional pole. He was under 3 tenths. He's brought about 4 tenths. He's just going to get which channel real quick.
Alright, and it is the Mercedes then towards the line here in qualifying. Whoa, that was a bit of a naughty move there. We see the Aston Martin nearly getting in the way of Mercedes then, and he has crossed the line, and it is 2 tenths quicker, but not quick enough to take provisional pole here in qualifying. He stays in second. Robert maintains provisional pole then here in Canada.
I think he's going again on the direct for another lap here. We'll see what second one turning. Never mind, he's 1.2 seconds.
And I think Picnic was on a lap. Oh, never mind, Picnic going into the pit lane. It was outline frame. He was down on time. Oh yeah, 4/10 improvement in the first sector. Will this be a good time for the Haas? They are both down in P12 and 13 at the moment, so this could be a good chance for them to break up into the top 10 maybe. If I can get a good time on the board here in qualifying. 5 tenths quicker on that original time. You got to remember the lap is 1 minute 12.8, so it's still not really going to get him a hell of a lot higher than he already is. But towards the final few corners, the final corner, the Wall of Champions, famous corner here in Canada. Will it catch eye out? No, it will not. And then towards the line, full power with that engine then in that Haas car. Towards the line, will it be an improvement? It'll be to P10. It'll be 8 tenths quicker. And he breaks into the 111s.
Yep, he's now thereabout. However, it is very tough between 10, 11, and 12. All within half a tenth of a second. There we go. Outline frame taking advantage. I'm ready to get my words out. And is back up into P10. I'm hoping Robin will set a lap on, so he's not going to go away on. Who is on a lap? Vericat is on a lap, currently 18th, dead last of the people that have set a time. He's got no battery left. Across the line, he stays in.
Yeah, does not improve on that lap around. Menios, though, is the guy that should be watching. He improves by half a second in the middle sector, the second sector here in Canada, and he now heads towards the Wall of Champions. The Aston Martin, which we did see impede a driver earlier on in the Wall of Champions. Now it is the Aston Martin trying to put a good lap on the board. Can Menios go ahead and do that? 1 minute 13.2 is the lap to beat, and he does beat it by nearly a second there. 1 minute 12.3 is the new and reinstated time to P13 for Menios.
Yeah, and the next man
very cat down again.
It would be, you see, a lot of people haven't validated, a lot of people are on outlaps. Vericat, he's on a lap, he's got absolutely no battery. I know, a lot of people are on outlaps, and the people that are on laps haven't validated. So we're going to have to wait. Robert is on a lap, we can see that. Apparently he's dead even, he's quite a bit of traffic to contend with down the straight now.
Who's this? We're on about Robert.
Yep.
Robert's in P1 so far, and can he improve on this lap around? We see him through the Wall of Champions, and he's out of the session at the end of qualifying. But Robert then towards the line, can he improve on his original? Yes, he can by half a tenth there. And Robert with a 1 minute 10.1.
That's barely up on his time. As Ivers is about to start his lap as it will stay on board with Tazaras, who is 6/10 off pole position and P8 far cry out to get it.
Yep, Tazaras P3 at the moment, and it's 1 minute 10.7 on lap times. Third position, and qualifying just comes to an end now. There's a few drivers that are finished, but we now see Tazaras then towards the end of this lap and towards the end of qualifying. This is his last lap, and as he heads towards the line, will it be quicker than his original? Tazaras then to P2, overtakes the Mercedes and takes second position.
Ivers just went 2/10. Oh, he's invalidated.
Oh, he's out. He is done.
2/10,
Robert into the pit lane.
Don't go though.
Robert takes provisional pole still.
As well. He got finished as 7.
It's Pitnick improving. Pitnick towards the line here in qualifying. It is a 1/10 improvement, but not enough to get anywhere else. ERS Racing League P14, and not getting. I don't know. I don't think they are. Never mind. That will not be a good lap. That is your final order, everybody. Robert takes pole position and leads the sprint race then here in Canada.
Do you want to leave now then, or are you going to retire the car as well?
Well, I don't know what's going to happen because I left earlier. When I left earlier,
I think we'll put
and then rejoined and spectate.
Oh, wait, you rejoined.
Well, it doesn't. I don't. I don't think it will because I can't take control of the car anymore, so it won't put me back in.
Or maybe it won't put you in the car. Or maybe it'll just rescue the car.
Anyway, that is the end of qualifying. Next up, the sprint race. After that, it is the Grand Prix.
How many safe cars we save for the sprint?
I'll
I'll say 2.
Okay, I'll say 1.
And lap 4.
Yeah.
I don't even know how many laps were in the Canada sprint race.
Right then. Finishing results for qualifying then. It is Robert to take pole position and to lead the sprint race off. Just coming up next, Tazaras in P2 and Ivers in P3 to round off the top 3 in qualifying today. It's Zongo P4, Robin P5, P1 finisher in 6, Pitnick 7, then Mitz comes in 8, Damas 9, and in 10 it is Michael in the Williams.
LT Bus then just missing out on the top 10 by 0.5 of a second. Then you got Outline Frame P12. P13, he's got that 5-place grid penalty for the main race. Then you got ERS Racing League P14, Mayos and Tobias 15 and 16. And then you got Matteo Horst 17. In 18th, you got Jesse the Dev and Vercat 19 and Jack in P4.
Ooh, right then, sprint race coming up next. Is it wet? No, it's not wet, but it's very dark and gloomy, which means it probably is going to be a bit wet later on in the sprint or the race. But for now, it is dry conditions for the sprint race. Yesterday we did have some wet conditions, didn't we, all? But I don't remember. Was it the sprint or was it the main race?
Main race?
Oh, qualifying.
Qualifying
and main race, yeah.
Very interesting where it was raining, but slick tires were the fastest.
Yeah, that was questionable. I did not really understand that.
I think I can check what it was. Everyone seems to be starting on mediums except many of some stuff.
If you want to take it away for the sprint, I'll take it away for the Grand Prix.
Well,
there we go.
3, 4, 5 red lights on. The Ferrari is on second place. The AlphaTauri in first place. It's lights out. And away we go. The AlphaTauri with a great start. As, oh my god, it's a literal slideshow. Side by side. Is everyone close to 3 years old?
Yeah, it's Robert then taking the lead and maintaining the lead even into turn 1. It's Tazaras following behind, and already Zongo is trying to challenge into P2 and trying to take that second position here at the start of the sprint race. We've got 12 laps of racing for this sprint race to go, and Zongo challenging the Ferrari.
Just see that they've hit the wall going out of the chicane.
You got My AI, which is a bit annoying that is in there, but
mate, just someone take him
accident.
out.
Yeah, please.
Anyway, the fight for the lead, you got Robert, Hazarat, Jungle, and if it is not far off that indeed, it's going to be a slipstream fest. Look how much later the Ferrari breaks tucks in
Oh,
for a better
into the
exit.
backside then. The Alfa Romeo Zongo trying to get through past the Ferrari, but just out of there, did not get a good exit compared to the Ferrari. On the backside, it is Ivazidis then on the backside of Zongo. Can he get through into the Wall of Champions? We go looking for the move on the inside, but obviously nothing to come out of it just there. But he's just trying to see when the door will open for him to try and take the opportunity and get the overtake done and dusted through past the Alfa Romeo.
Yep, indeed, as there is, I think someone's already, I saw blue flags on the screens. Not sure if that was just a glitch. They're still all very close together indeed, as I've got gap to leader. Why have I got that? There we go, interval. Yeah, but Moots and Michael seem to be a minute 13 off, so I don't know what happened there. Still, the Ferrari of HR Picnic hustling and harrying the back of Robin. Same thing with Django, as everyone seems to have sorted themselves out.
Yeah, I think they have, to be fair. We've got a lot of close racing, but not really any overtakes going on at this moment in time. But up ahead, we do see these guys up ahead that seems to be getting a bit close at the moment. Is Tazaras, who was on the backside of Robert, but not as close as he was just through that corner there. Behind.
Going at it.
Yeah, these two having a battle. Mitch just get through past Damas and...
Is it and Django?
Oh!
So it is to the inside, has got that move down through the chicane. That's a very tricky overtaking spot. Even with that ERS on the floor, as Robert goes fastest once again.
Yeah, Robert just keeps putting in these faster times, lap by lap and lap by lap. When we go around, Robert though, the man who is leading from Tazaras, from Ivazidis in P3, and at the moment, I mean, we've just seen 2 overtakes, haven't we, y'all? But there's not really too many going on at the moment. This might be an overtake, but as many has got 3-second time penalty. P1 finisher is on the back of I. Can he get through past him? Oh, he gets hit. No, he cannot go past him, and it's the Aston Martin that goes round in the backside as well. It's Menios and the Red Bull of P1 finisher and Menios, the Aston Martin, both go around at that turn just then at the back of the grid.
DRS down this mega straight. Hazaras and HRL Picnic. Look at how much Picnic gained in the braking, so they will be gaining a lot from this. A lot of battery for Picnic as well. He's pretty much got all of it. Here we go now.
Oh, yeah.
Down the straight. Ahead of that, Zidis
and
getting past.
Sending it to the inside. He does get through. Ivazidis to P2. Picnic
now
now as well, yeah. Did he get through?
Yep.
I think he got through, didn't he?
Through.
Plus Robin. Yeah, Picnic up to P3, and one Ferrari goes down, the other Ferrari goes up on positions-wise.
Indeed.
This time around, it was Ivazidis that actually went quickest. Gideon Racing in the chat. I don't remember where I've seen you from, mate, but I do remember seeing...
Well.
I think he was ERS, wasn't he? Yeah. He was one of the first guys I remember seeing in stream chat a while back.
7 people, so a slight decrease from the 800 we had yesterday. Honestly, that was ridiculous.
Yeah.
Oh, Shaq, you're getting overtaken.
Oh, that's such a shame.
If we're looking in terms of positions again, I mean, you got Matthew Horst, who's made up 5, and then people finished who's lost 9. Oh, there was an overtake.
I trying to get through past Boss there, but he doesn't get through, and Boss managed to just defend enough to get him at bay behind, and he can't get through at the moment. But as we did see earlier, the DRS is very, very strong on this long straight coming up next, and I is on the backside of Boss. Will he get the DRS, and will he try and gain his best as he can up towards the back here and get the overtake done? I don't think it will be enough track actually for him to get the overtake done down into here, but there was another overtake up ahead that I did miss.
Jungle. Down the inside of turn 1 into turn 2.
Down the inside.
On the Ferrari, he's going to try holding it on the outside. He now tries switching it for better exit. Just can't get the power down early enough.
Mitz, 3 seconds time penalty just there.
Yep, that's the first one. It's calmed down slightly. I was expecting more chaos.
Me too, for a sprint race, normally a bit more outline frame with a 3 second time penalty. There's 3 drivers with penalties out there on the grid at the moment. Oh, we've got a bit of a scrap going on here between I and Boss. Finally, this battle is coming out of its shell once again. Oh, what a shocking exit there on the backside. Tobiasen making up their positions. He gets one. Can he pick off his teammate as well? On the backside, Matty trying to get through at the same time. The Haas is trying to get through past his teammate, but on that time around, I manages to stay ahead.
Back on the Ferrari, he's right behind him, pushing him through the World Champions chicane. Now down the main straight, it's the shortest straight, but still with ERS. Can he get past it? And the second time of asking, no, we go back to that battle that we were talking about earlier between the 2 Hasses and Alpine. Alpine to the inside. This is Matthew on Tobiasen. Tries it on the outside. It's just difficult making the move on the outside of turn 2.
Yeah, lap 6 out of 12, y'all. And we have the 2 Hasses in P11 and 12. Robert, the guy, is still leading the sprint race at the moment, and he is on a clear route to taking pole position here for the Grand Prix, which is up next.
Indeed, so that will be 35 laps of this circuit, Gilles Villeneuve, and I would love to see some weather around there. Yeah, Giuliano, it's not the mud, it's just Xbox that just suddenly cuts away.
On the backside, yo, Robin trying to get through past Picnic. Down the inside is the McLaren, overtaking the Ferrari, and he gets his way through into the Wall of Champions, before the Wall of Champions indeed, and he is up to P5 before the corner and over the line.
I think Drongo got past Hazaras as well. Up to P3. He got that move done at the 3rd time of asking.
Let's have a look back down there. I think Tobiasen just got overtaken by P1 finisher, if I am correct. And on the backside, P1's trying to get through past Matty at the same time as that. Can he get his way through past the Alpine? It's the Red Bull against the Alpine.
If you can just check real quick if my mic is at max volume for you, Jack.
Yeah.
Well, Matthew picks up a penalty.
Do you mean in the party?
Yeah, or for the stream, or just party.
Yeah.
Because I know my mic's a bit quiet.
Should be a bit better.
Alright, sweet, cheers. Anyway, then back to it we go. The gap between P1 finisher and Matthew's P1 finisher goes very wide. Does not get a better exit. In fact, that Haas gets invited. P1 finisher, however, has got the ERS. He's got no score, any battery remaining. He goes to the outside, does not stuck in the slipstream. He stays behind, going into the chicane.
Yes, he does. The Alpine ahead. Ooh, P1 finisher. A bit iffy on the exit there, but he does manage to hold the car. There is 4 laps to go here in the sprint race, then obviously the Grand Prix after that one. It will be a long night like it was yesterday. But to be fair, the race yesterday went incredibly quick just because of the racing was brilliant. And hopefully in the Grand Prix or...
P1 finisher to the inside. Wow, what move. You don't see overtakes there every now and then.
Ooh, when he is through. With a 3-second time penalty earlier on as well. But P1 did get through and up to P12 here in the sprint race. Michael with a 3-second as well. That is 4, 5, 6 drivers at the moment with time penalties. But on the exit of this corner, it's Tazaras on the backside of the Alfa Romeo. Can he get through? Going down towards the Wall of Champions. The Ferrari is using everything that he's got in that car, and you can see it working for him then as he tries to go around the outside into the Wall of Champions. Around the outside overtake. What a move into the Wall of Champions, and he gets it done. Tazaras does get a 3-second in the process of that.
It's back at him without the ERS. He's still fighting it. Tries to get past him. I will say the 2 at the front are going at a much faster pace than the rest of the field. 7.8 seconds ahead of P3.
Yep, lap 9 out of 12, y'all. And it is Robert leading the race from Ivazilis and then Tazaras in 3rd position at the moment. Zongo P4, it's Robin 5 with Pitnick in P6. But down the grid, P1 spins round into the wall. He hits the wall, and after having not a bad comeback drive at the moment, he drops 2 positions and down to P14 in the sprint race today. Vericat is joining up behind him, and because of that spin, is actually gaining on the backside of him. Will he be able to gain enough to overtake him. That is one of the big things. Oh, another Ferrari's round as well. The Ferrari round is Picnic that went round on the track and now getting back on the track and down in P10 after rejoining I with another 3-second time. But I'd say he is not having a great race so far with penalties.
75% through this race, and Junko and Tazara still dueling out. Of course, Tazara's got that 3-second time penalty. Not sure if that can be taken off him. But we look back to DF Downs. We've not seen a lot from this Rebel. However, he's up there in P8, looking to make a move on the Willies now. Has to get a good exit, just does not manage to, though. Behind Matthew Wilson, I still going at it. Williamson, these three have been giving us so much entertainment, much like the Hasses yesterday.
Yep, and as we do go on to the 10th
there's a
lap
Ferrari that's round.
Ooh, it is a Ferrari that's round. Tazaras having such a good race as well. And he goes round, and it's ruined for him there. Mitts with a 3-second time penalty, and just behind, is that Tazaras no wing? Yes, it is. And now we've got a 3-car battle as well. It is a Haas sandwich around Matty, but maybe not for long because Matty's trying to get through. Or will Tobiasen be able to get through past Matty? That is a big question. We'll just have to see which one gets through first. Or with the DRS heading down here at the moment.
Yep, of course, waiting for that big men's race. We can actually take this down real quick. Look at penalties. You go Ion 6, Matthias 3, Mitz 6, Michael 3, and Outline and Manuel all on 3 seconds.
Well, we have 1 lap of racing left for the sprint. Robert, the guy still leading, is Ivazidis with a 3-second time penalty. Robert's had a brilliant race so far, and
look at the Alpine.
He hasn't really had any problems, but the Alpine,
I think Matty has got it done. Yes, he does.
Matty, he gets through to P10. It's no longer a Haas sandwich around the Alpine, but maybe not for long because the Haas is already trying to fight back down the inside. Oh, the Haas into the wall there, but it carries on. Is that any wing damage? I'm not too sure.
It's all looking good so far, though. The Alpine managed to clear both assets. Maybe a bit too late. P10 is probably going to be the max. He has to build that 3-second gap, though, with the second Hassan from Philbinson. As Ava said, has just lost 9.5 seconds to Robert. What happened there? Did you see that, Jack?
No.
The gap was half a second, and now it's down to. In fact, he's going to lose P2 here. He might even lose the podium. Anyway, Robert takes the.
Jesse
never mind, he's on the fastest lap now.
I think Pitnick just got through past Boss as well. But on the final lap of the sprint race here today, it is Robert who has been unbeatable and is ahead by 9.7 seconds, 9.8 seconds, nearly 9.9. 9.9, there it is. Can we hit 10? Maybe. And he is just gaining and gaining. And there we go. There is 10 seconds we just hit just there.
What happened with Ivazidis? Because he was in the ERS, and it's now, well...
Absolutely no idea.
No.
But, I mean, let's give it you straight. Robert has been absolutely untouchable for this sprint race. Nobody has really got close to him. At the start, maybe people try and overtake him, but nothing phased Robert in today's sprint race. And he went on pole for this race. And Robert will cross the line to take the win for the sprint race and take pole position for the race coming up next. It'll be Ivazidis coming out of the final corner to cross the line, obviously with penalties, so he crosses the line to take P2 on track. Jongo to P2, Robin P3 then with Ivazidis losing that podium, like you said. And to P4 he goes, Mitz P5. Damas to take P5, Pitnick P6. Whoa.
There's
Boss 7.
Shuffling going on. We will see who will end where. P10. Never mind. Toby said takes the 10. We could see a fight up to the line from Jesse, and never mind. He's way both. Jack in P18. No penalties from him. Solid drive from him, keeping it within the white lines. And that was the sprint race.
Yes, it was a sprint race, and next up is the Grand Prix, which is about 3 times the length of that.
Yep. 3 times the length minus 1 lap.
Yeah. Righty then, it will be the podium celebrations actually, won't it? Never mind, you don't get podium celebrations on the sprint. What am I doing? It is the finishing results for the sprint race then here today. Robert to take P1 from Jongo, then in second, Robin in third. Ivazidis, who actually finished second on track, then ends up in P4 with penalties. Damas P5, Pitnick 6, Boss 7, it is Michael Scarn in 8, Mitz 9, and Tobiasen to take P10.
Yep, then P11, Matthew Walls, who did finish P10, but due to penalties got demoted. Then you got P12, sorry, 1 move up from where he started. P1 finisher, P13, Vericat, P14, then you got Menios, and Jesse the Dev 15, 16, ERS Racing League, P17, Jack 18, Outline Frame 19, and HRL Azaras in P20.
Lovely, in perfect time. And now we go into the Grand Prix.
Yes, and you said you would take it away?
I will do.
Wait, you might be in your car though.
I won't be because I wasn't in for the sprint.
Okay.
So I shall be alright. Right then, it could happen at any time. I'm going to prepare myself. Let's have a sip of water.
I don't have water today. Is there a 5-minute break or?
I think there was a 5-minute break yesterday, I remember. So
Oh,
never mind, there wasn't.
Two safety cars, I'm saying.
Okay, 2 safety cars. We're going to get straight into it. It's up to 5 lights then. Here in Canada, it's Tier 3 for ERS, and it's lights out, and away we go. Roberts off the line. Absolutely brilliantly, to be fair, already. With a good start, but he has got Jongo then trying to go around the inside. He's got the inside line already into the first few turns.
Start from Jongo
taking the lead then at the start of this Grand Prix. Can he hold it though? He's already got Robert even trying to go back around the outside, trying to claim back what is his. Robert challenging as hard as he can then for this position he's gained. He's worked so hard for. Can he maintain it? No, he can't. And Jongo up to P1. Robert to demote it down to P2. And Robin in P3 at the moment. What a start from Jongo.
Yep, Ivazidis just not moving off the line. He's down to P12. However, Jongo on the hards. What a start from him. Go on, mate. Behind that, you've got everyone very close, including the Williams of Michael, trying to make a move on Picnic. He goes on to
Michael there. Deep.
Behind that, the Alpine of Matty trying to make moves as there is
coming back on.
A lot of contact behind that.
And he actually hits Matty coming back onto the track. Oh, Robert as well, retaking the lead of this Grand Prix down the straight. And he does take back what is his, the P1.
There is abreast going into the chicane there, Jack.
Oh, into World of Champions?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Oh, and the Aston Martin now, of Mitz trying to make the move to the inside of the AlphaTauri boss. He goes deep, probably gets a warning, and now the AlphaTauri.
Oh, Matty as well trying to go down the inside of boss, but he can't get through. Just there.
Oof. Oh, and the Mercedes. Opposite is trying to make up places everywhere he can, and he has done just that.
Behind, we see the Aston Martin trying to make an inside move on the Alpine, but it's just not opening up for him just yet. I thought we were going to get through there, but he did not manage it on that turn. We're on the 2nd lap out of 35 laps in today's race, and it is Roberts, the man leading the race, the man that has gone in on pole in qualifying, led pretty much every lap on the sprint, or did lead every lap on the sprint, and here today is seeming to but doing well again. Can he maintain it? Jongo managed to have his few moments in the sun earlier on.
Looking to make the move on the AlphaTauri of Boss going down towards the chicane. He is pretty much I'm drafting him down to the inside. He has the backside of it. Very smart. You don't want to go side by side.
Ooh,
However,
switch back.
they did just switch back in D-Jack, and he got a brilliant extend. That is job done from Zidis, and it was a good job indeed.
Yeah, it switched back at him. He got back through, and to P7, Ivazidis goes. Mitz in P6, who is really on his own at the moment. He's obviously not on his own, but he's not close to people at the moment. Lap 3 out of 35, and Roberts goes quickest in the first sector. He is leading with Jongo in P3 behind. There's still a lot of cars that are fairly close, including Menios and Matty then as he hits Matty. Matty nearly goes round doing that and manages to save it, and it is Menios down in P10 and does not manage to get through.
There's a gaggle of cars here for P10. It's very much what we saw yesterday for the lower point paying positions, as they're all lit up by an Alpine. There we go, here's the move. That's the mountain to the inside. That is Menios. Tries to sneak through to the inside. Yes, he does. The Williams now getting involved as well. Good exit from the Williams on mediums while the Alpine is on hards. We'll have a look at tires very shortly. Yellow flags in sector 1. That is for the Red Bull P1 finisher, I believe. ERS being used all drivers as the Williams just sticks behind for now.
Yep. And so far, not too bad at all. We didn't get a single safety car in the sprint, did we? Oh, we didn't. No. And we didn't get any. We barely even got yellow flags in the sprint. We got a few, but it wasn't really too bad at all. Will it be a different story for the sprint, for the main race? Oh, Matty with a 3-second time penalty there as well. And Jesse as well with another one. Matty on the backside of Michael. Can he get the position done in time? We'll have to see if he can gain up to the backside of the Williams. The two Alpines that come in P11 and 12. The two Williams that box them in then with P10 and P13.
Yep, and real quick, I'm going to take tyres as I'll do that once this has calmed down a bit. We've still got Michael, Manuel, Matty, and Outline right on top of each other. Who's going to get the best stakes here? The Williams gets a pretty damn nice run out of that hip, and look at that, Jack. He's going to be side by side within a couple of meters.
Yeah, Michael. Then he's going to go around the outside of the Aston Martin, and he does get through past Menios then to P9. Takes P9 and as they cross the line to start the 5th lap of today's race. Menios gets a 3-second time penalty, and Michael finds himself one position higher than he was. Oh, Matty trying to overtake his teammate down the inside. He does send it. Surprised that wasn't a penalty then. Went right over the track. And
it was probably
Red Bull on the backside as well. Yeah, trying to cut through.
There's a Red Bull that's been lapped, I believe.
P1 finisher? Yeah, thought so. That's quite ironic. P1 finisher down at the back.
He's the first man to stay on lap 4.
Yep.
Mitch, though, he's looking really racy today. He's lining a picnic in front of him. However, he's not got a lot of battery, down to single digits. Same with the Ferrari, he's got that flashing light.
As we head down the straight then, the second straight in this race, and it is Mitz on the backside of Picnic. Mitz might just make a picnic out of Picnic because he goes down the inside of him. Can he get through? Yes, he can. It's the Aston Martin that gets up to P5 before the Wall of Champions.
Yep. Dams right behind that as well. Menios. No, Mitz. There we go. Got it right eventually. Using a lot of battery. He's on 5% there.
Yeah, that's one battle going on behind. There was another one that I saw going down the straight. I think it was Michael and Outline Frame that were getting a bit close heading down there. We've also got ERS and on the backside of Jesse going down the inside already. Can he overtake him then? Trying down the inside, but the Mercedes, the McLaren, managed to pull away just a little bit too much for ERS. He got a bit too much for him and he couldn't get the overtake done just through there. Up ahead as well, Mitz on the backside of Ivazidis. Did Ivazidis just, was he defending his position, I think?
Indeed, Ivazidis back up into P5 after a shocking start. My leaderboard is, since I tabbed out, it's slightly screwed. That you've actually got here, the Ferrari and Aston Martin. Both have got TRS, so Dams on Robin on Dams all the way on the outside.
Look at this, Damas. Oh!
Lap spins there as he's lost 3 positions there. As that's brought all of these dabs, Ziddis, Mitz, Picnic, Robin, all into this fight for P3.
Yeah, Matty with a 3-second time penalty then. And so far, I don't want to jinx anything, but no safety cars still. Will we get another one? Or will we get one, even the first one in today's race? It would probably bring everybody up closer and bring some even more battles into it, wouldn't it?
Indeed.
How is Jack in P16?
Jack 11.455.
Crazy. Right then, the 7th lap out of 35. There is still a long way to go. We've got a lot of racing action still to come your way. And we do see the McLaren of Robin on the backside of Picnic, and them two ahead, locking up round the hairpin.
Yep. Robin still there, as we mentioned earlier. As here we go, Picnic on Mitz. Mitz has got literally nothing to defend him. To the inside he goes. Ooh, he's got that down to Aston Martin. It's a pretty good exit, but once again, no battery for him. Just ERS. Alright, I must say, safety car at lap 10. Oh, there's someone round. Someone's round. That's a McLaren round. Robin.
Oh, Robin went round there on the 8th lap. He goes round again.
Oh.
Manages to save. He gets hit from the Alpine in the backside. He nearly caused a safety car then.
Yeah, but there's a lapped Red Bull on the way. Get that Red Bull out of it.
That's I have 3 seconds time penalty even. One of the Red Bulls has been lapped. The other one is in P4 at the moment.
It's very much IRL.
Yeah. There's Roberts, the guy that is like I mentioned earlier, pole position.
Sprint win.
He takes the win in the sprint win, and now today is on for another win.
McLaren of Robin sneaks one to the inside. Can't get past that.
No, you can't. But can he fight back at the Alpine towards the World Champions? No, he can't, because the Alpine will have the DRS coming out of there and help him stay ahead into the World Champions and towards the line.
Yep, as I think now shit has calmed down, so I'll go through the tires. So, your medium runners are Robert, Dams. Oh! Safety car is out. Let's go aboard with your AI, Jack. As we can see, let's go aboard with Tazaras. We're about to see what happened there. Please don't pit, just look to your right. And mind the cars despawned.
That was a big hit into the World Champions, wasn't it?
I missed it by a lap. I should have said lap 9, not lap 10. And wait, tyres. It won't matter now because most people will be pitting.
Robert then still leading as we have the safety car now, so me and Jarl have got a few laps to waffle, and then we will get racing once again after that. I think we're about due one, to be fair. We haven't had one in a whole sprint race and 9 laps of this racing, but now finally we get one.
Indeed. So we'll see a lot of people coming into the pit lane. We'll have to, as I try to open it from 23, there we go. Yep, Robert into the pit lane, so is John Go. Oh, there's someone who stayed out. Someone has stayed out. As there's so much going on in the pit lane, I can't even count what's happening. We're going to have to see how this shapes up the grid. That's an unsafe release from the Aston Martin.
Lap 10 finally now. We can pretend that it came out on lap 10, can't we?
Yeah. I mean, they've got a safe car on lap 10, so. Anyway, I guess Jack, who do you think will win the race?
Robert, I'll say that now. I think he's just been I think he's been untouchable today.
I feel like if I say Robert, he won't win. So I'm gonna go Zidis, Robert, Dongo.
I'm gonna say Robert, and then
who's gonna finish last?
no idea.
Apart from people
Finish last,
finisher,
people.
I
I'll
think
say
it'll be
people
your
finish.
AI.
Yeah.
You say that? What was that? As the Sifka will be out for a while, as there's a hassle very, very far off. As I hope he won't finish us not in the way of a significant foul. Ooh! Never mind, he is in the way of P2 and P3.
Yep, and going on to the 11th lap out of 35, we probably will
Can
be
he
getting.
overtake? I think he's overtaking. Just retire the car.
Shall retire the car. Retire the
Two more people in the pit lane, ERS Racing League and Matthews. Oh. I might get some water now then.
Alright. Right then, everybody, Jarl goes for a drink, and it is the 11th lap out of 35. There is 19 drivers still left in today's race, and if we look at tyres, which are on the screen right now, there's a few on the mediums, there's a majority on the hards, and there's one driver of Manios on the soft compound tyres, as I believe we should get racing either this lap or the next one as we head over the Sector 2 line, and unless it's a late call, Manios with a 5-second time penalty for a collision with me. Unless it's a late call.
Alright, I'm just gonna quickly put the stream into back you there.
Hello, yes.
Yeah, I'm just gonna put the stream quickly into
Zero.
Oh, I followed this channel. Yeah, no, it is.
Right then, the safety car obviously didn't go. Oh no, it did go. What am I on about? The safety car went in, yo.
Oh wait, really?
Yeah, I thought it was another safety car. What is going
It
on,
must have
Robert?
been a very late call.
Must have been a very late call because we didn't even see it. And ladies and gentlemen, we are racing once again then here in Canada. Robert is the guy leading 7 tenths. He got the start mastered. It is Jongo then in second, and Ivar Zidis in P3. He was actually trying to fight the backside of a Red Bull that has been lapped now. P1 finisher. And can he finally get through past his Ghost? Yes, he can.
The Mercedes making a mistake. ERS Racing League capitalizing on that one to the inside. The Ferrari had to look
down the inside.
That was
pushing on the Alpine and Matty as well. And coming out onto the straight now, he's got Matty on his backside. Matty is pushing on their mediums and with the speed flies past him. Can he overtake him? Yes, he can. P1 finisher. Ferrari with the Tazarat. Is it? Yeah, Tazaras then, who overtakes ERS. ERS get overtaken twice down the straight on lap 13.
What straight line speed was that from him? Jesus. Yep, ahead of that, Robin and Outline Frame are going at it in the first sector. Still side by side. Through the chicane they go, safety car.
Ooh, it's another safety car. Why is that?
Debris. Out of turn 4, I believe. If you go on board with the Alpine, if you go on board with Tazaras and look back, or just anyone and look back. As the thing, safe cars, they aren't really safe because everyone gets bunched up, and that causes more chaos than there was before. Well, I don't really. I was trying to get some facts up.
Yeah, go on then.
Okay, give me 1 second. People on Twitch chat give us questions as well. Make my water taste so bad. I've just spilled it on my controller. Well, since we've got so far nothing to talk about, opinion on Madrid being on the calendar for 2026.
I think it's quite cool, to be fair. I only saw it early, so well, obviously it only came out early, but I saw it on Instagram, but I wasn't really what's it in concentrating, so I saw it. I just didn't take any notice of it, and then I looked back and I was like, "Oh right, Madrid." I didn't realise, but I think it's quite cool. It'd be quite exciting with 2026. That'll be like that's when all the new teams. It's like Audi and stuff, isn't it? It's coming in 2026.
Alright, so circuit Gilvey on the 14 corners, 8 to the right, 6 to the left. You've got 3 DRS zones, as I mentioned earlier, a double DRS zone, 35 laps, and a race distance for today is 102.5 kilometers. The minimum you can get is only about 150 meters longer than the absolute minimum. Its first Grand Prix was in 1978. The second length is a very short 4.3 kilometers. The lap record is a 113 flat set in 2019. As the track is built on an island which actually has a bridge connecting to the mainland, I'm so sure Garrison would have more facts for me. That's pretty much everything I've got right now.
Lovely stuff. We do love some Yale facts in the stream.
Once again, I did not have
on
a full sheet prepared, so...
On the 14th lap out of 35, we have 21 laps to go, going on to the 15th, and we will not be racing this lap unless he decides to go in late, which he doesn't. And now we have one more lap on the safety car, and we will get racing on lap 16 out of 35.
We're just waiting for your AI to catch up.
Yep. My AI down at the back.
We get some steam, baby.
Oh, my AI in the pit lane. Is it singing? Oh, is that softs? No, it's not. It is softs, actually.
Wait, again, he just pit the lap before, mate. We're never gonna get racing. Not bad for a number 3 driver. Christmas time.
Wow, what a beautiful voice. The old boy has. Singing Christmas songs in January.
Either I'm very late or very early. I can't get a very high voice. Impossible. As just the dev has left the session. He's been out for a while. La la la. Hey, hey. Let's go racing. I don't miss the start. Must have been
Hopefully we don't miss
late.
it as they go over. Yeah, it must have been really late. Sector 2 line we go over, and now as we head down towards the second straight on this track, the safety car will be coming in at the end of this lap, and it definitely will be. There we go. Cool. Safety car coming in at the end of this lap then. Robert to lead them away then from Jongo once again, the same as last time.
Jongo's going
and
side
we
by
get
side
ready.
with him.
He's doing a Max Verstappen here.
Here we go then, Jongo, the Alfa Romeo down the Alpha Tauri, looking at the 2 Alphas, P1 and P2 with the Mercedes behind Jongo. Not a great restart. The same for the Mercedes. None of them got a great one out of the final chicane. No one very close to someone here. Maybe the Alpine outline frame on Toby and Senchak. To the inside, he does not want to get illegal. I think he just timed that perfectly. To the inside he goes, and that is job done from him.
Yes, it is, but he's back on the back side of the Alpine, and we'll see if he can get back through. I'm not sure if he can defend that one, and the Alpine of outline frame is through to P11 at this moment in time, up ahead. As Tobiasen gets a 3-second time penalty, up ahead, obviously Roberts still leading the race then. 8 tenths between him in second place, now 9 tenths. Robert is rapid then compared to everybody else in this division at the moment, and is looking to take that race win here today.
Indeed, he's looking very strong, very comfortable as well. Those cards will make it to then no problem, as everything has already calmed down a bit. As through sector 2, you can't really make overtake without the ERS anyway. The Alpine, will he have a look? No, instead the Ferrari absolutely sends it, locks up on the front right. That is Tassaras getting past Matt. He's still side by side through 10-11. They go. Look at this check side by side.
Oops, sorry, yo. Yep. And what we're looking at
They're
is
out
Tazaress and Matty. Matty up ahead at the moment. I think he's up ahead. Yes, he is on the front side. Sorry, of Tazaress on the lap. 17 out of 35 behind. We see I going into the pit lane. My AI overtaking him.
Oof.
And through here, Matty on the backside of Tobiasen and gaining and gaining and gaining.
Oh,
It's looking alright for him so far. Oh, he's high out of the session. Michael with a 3-second time penalty as well.
Yep, still everyone trying to find their feet and get used to these tires, warm them up, get them very much gripped in. Many of the soft 7 laps, so most tires are around 6 and 7 laps long. As Jack, I'm afraid I'll have to do like 5-10 minutes.
That's alright. I can do the rest on my own. It'll be very depressing.
You're a strong, independent man.
Yes, I am. And right then, I'm actually sounding like a broken record. Robert is still the man that is leading the race, and he does not. He's not looking like he wants to change that either. And going down is the Wall of Champions. It is Picnic trying to get the move done on Damas, as DRS is now enabled, and that will definitely cause some more overtakes going down the straights with the DRS and that. Oh, the flap, DRS flap, wide open then.
That is ERS 32, I believe.
Big crash! Outline frame then. Hitting the wall there. It is a VSC.
As he's going to have to do an entire lap without rolling damage now.
Wow, wow, wow. It is a VSC. Not a full safety car for that one just there.
That was the question.
And
when will we get racing?
I don't know. And would you say we're about halfway into the race now? I think that's about halfway, isn't it?
Yes.
Lap 18.
I would say
it's about halfway.
17.
Lap 17. It's 17 and a half is actually halfway, I think.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it's all good. Lap 18 now.
Oh,
19 minutes to drive through. Oh, and we're going racing again then. Tyson
trying
to go through past Matty as well.
Damn boy,
you just get through. Matty then going back down to the outside of this corner now. It's before the Wall of Champions, and Matty in the Alpine does manage to get through. Mitz and Robin both 3-second time, but it is there. And we see Boss also gaining on Mitz. Menios out!
That's in the pit lane though, so we won't get anything for that.
There's 4 drivers out of the session now.
Yep, they're dropping like stones.
They are 16 left in the race.
Yellow's in second 1. Jack, you're out. He's moved up to P13.
Wow.
Alright, status report. Quite a few people. Do you think the mediums can go 15 more laps considering they've already from 10?
Maybe. It depends on how well they can manage the tyres, you know. And, I mean, the hard runners are going to be all good for now. But the mediums might be a different story, and we'll see what they can do. Who's that? Is that an Alpha? It's Zongo. Going right inside each other there with the Ghost, and it was Ivazidis in the Mercedes that overtakes Zongo there up to P2.
Boss on damn Ivazidis making the move behind that, though. There's all chaos going on here once again.
Oh, McLaren diving down the inside, Robin on Mitz. That was very, very late when he gets the move done. Now on the backside, they're coming back.
Side by side, they're all going to try and pick off Aston Martin here in about 2 DRS films. I think he's got it. It's down 2 places.
With 15 laps remaining, this is going fairly quick, and Robert's still leading. But we've got to see. Let me just say, Ivazidis has found time. He has found time indeed, because now he's looking for the move on Robert. Finally, maybe Robert will not lead the Grand Prix. No, he doesn't. Ivazidis takes the lead of the Grand Prix then here in Canada. Another 3-second time penalty. He's not doing good on penalties.
6 seconds for Sidis. I gotta do this quick. 3 for Robin, 3 for Michael, 6 for Mid, 6 for Mackie, and then 3 for Tobias, and 8 for Outline. Frame back to the battle of the lead.
Absolutely. Lap 20 out of
Robert
35.
smells his grand slam slipping away. He has to get past if he wants to beat that grand
Oh!
slam, and he does get past it.
Back and overtaking. He is back and gets the overtake done with the DRS bound the back straight. And Robert takes the lead of the Grand Prix once again. He is no stranger to leading this Grand Prix.
Absolutely no. I mean, he led 33 laps ahead in the sprint race, so that's almost a race by itself.
Yeah, Matty with a 3-second time penalty there as well.
Ooh. I think everything's come down after that restart.
Yep, all seems to be a bit more calmed down after that. And let's just take a look down the grid. With ERS Racing League down at the back, who is Geordie, I believe, and Jarl has gone.
Yeah. Yes, thank you for having me, and goodbye.
See you in a bit. Right, everybody, it's a VSC here in the main race. Lap 22 out of 35. And outline frame of the drive-through penalty for speeding under the VSC. Jongo with a 5-second penalty for a collision with Ivazidis as well. An outline frame is out of the session. Right then, we are racing once again. Robin trying to get through past Tazaras, and these guys having a lovely, lovely scrap at the back here in the main race. The Ferrari gaining on Robin. Matty gaining on the Ferrari as well as they go onto the back straight now here in ERS, here in Canada. And it is Tazaras that drops down to P14 then, with Matty in P13. And Robert, the guy, still leading them. 1.6 seconds up ahead. Ivazidis in P2, Jongo in P3, Pitnick, P4, Damas, P5, Boss 6, Michael in 7, Mitz 8, Tobias in 9, Verycat 10, it is me in 11, Matty 12, Robin 13, Tazaras 14, and it is Geordie down in P15 at this moment in time. Jack, you're my favourite commentator. Thank you very much, mate. I appreciate that. It's very nice to hear that. Thank you. And right then, on to the main straight once again. Robert still leading. Ivazidis trying his best to gain. He's got 6-second penalty as well. Ivazidis is in the mud with this at the moment, but hopefully he can try and pull it back. He is in P2, and we're going to see if he can gain some more time with that penalty. Matty gets through past Robin out of that corner there. Now Robin trying to fight back. Robin in P13, and Robin maybe being able to take P12 out of this corner. Can he try and get through? He puts both of them in the wall. Robin into the wall there. Matty into the wall as well. And on lap 23, it is a safety car once again here in Canada. This third one we've had today. And as Geordie gets a disqualification for going backwards on the track. Right then, we have 11 laps of racing to go here in Canada. 11 laps to go. So think about it, we haven't got too long of racing at all. As Robert gets a drive-through penalty under safety car. That is going to change it all up a hell of a lot. He is going to be raging. Absolutely raging in that car. Robert de Jong, the guy leading the race, gets a drive-through penalty, everybody. Ten laps to go of the Grand Prix then. And Robert, the guy leading, with a drive-through penalty. I cannot believe that. He's not going to be a happy chappy at all. You can see the guys in the pit wall with the boards out telling the drivers what to do. And we go on to the 26th lap. And the top three all with big penalties at the moment. Either it is 6, Mitt 6, and Robert with the big hefty drive-through penalty. So he's going to have to go sort that one out as they get racing once again, or maybe he can go and do it while under safety car. Jack, do you also race yourself in any leagues, or do you commentate? Well, I've been doing commentary for like 2.5 years, but early on in my commentating, when I started doing commentating, I used to do a lot more league racing. And I was alright, to be fair, but then I had a wheel and everything. But then, as time's gone on, I literally only use the game for commentary now. I have not used it to race for ages. So, you know, I would like to get into racing, but I haven't really got the time for it. But it is fun. The best I've ever done is second in the championship, so yeah, that was quite fun. But the safety car then to come in at the end of this lap. There is only 9 laps to go. 8 laps. Discounting the one that we're going to do in a moment. And Gideon, you are correct. Safety car is coming in. Robert to lead them away. Ivazitis second and Mitz in third. Will Robert decide to go into the pit lane and get that drive-through penalty sorted out for himself then? He goes into the pit. No, he doesn't. He stays out. Robert, with the drive-through penalty, will he just go and not do it, or is he going to go and try and do that one at a later date in the race? Behind it is Mitz and Jongo then having a battle. Jongo comes out ahead of that one. Past Mitz, and Mitz on the backside now. Pitnick trying to get through past Mitz, and Damas on the backside of that one as well. Everybody's fairly close after the safety car restart at the moment. Michael Scarn on the backside of Boss, who will get the overtakes done and dusted through here. The Ferrari trying to get through past Mitz, looking for the move down the inside, but he doesn't manage to get through just through there. All round Boss into the wall. That was a big, big crash. Would that be another safety car? That was a big, big one then here in today's race. but we keep going racing. There's no safety car. We continue to race. Matty now trying to overtake Robin down the inside, overhead as well simultaneously. Tazaras gets through down the inside. Matty with the double overtake. Can he maintain that though coming out of the corner? He's got the McLaren on the inside. The McLaren with a better drive out of that corner. Can he stay ahead of him through here? Can he stay ahead? Yes, he can. Both of them on the soft compound tyres, and both of them come out of that one alive. And, well, Matty, though, to P11 with a 3-second time penalty through that corner as well. He's on 12 seconds of penalties. Is not a happy chappy at all with that. And here we see Mitz and Damas as well having a battle. Damas gets up and ahead to P5. And it is Michael Scarn and Mitz having a battle now. Michael up to P6, exactly what he wanted to do. That is lovely, lovely stuff. And on behind now, Matty trying to get through past Robin is very quick. That's a 3-second time penalty. And Matty trying to get down the inside of the McLaren now. Can he get the move done? He hits him. He hits the McLaren going through here. And trying to fight back is Matty on the backside of Robin to buy in some of the 3-second time penalty, making it 6 he's got on his license at the moment. Robert with the drive-through as Gideon makes a cool and decent point. Maybe Robert will try to get the penalty deleted and just won't do the drive-through. But we'll see what he decides to do. Will he go in and... no, he won't. He stays out on the 28th lap, going on to lap 29. 26... not 26, 6 laps to go even. And DRS is now unable, going down into the Wall of Champions. On the backside, Robin on the backside of Matty. Robin is going to try his best in that McLaren to overtake the Alpine, but can he try to get down the inside and get him? He can't into turn 1 and has to stay back for now. As then he switches back to the inside on the Alpine. Robin is rapid then down the inside. He overtakes 2 P11. Next on his list to overtake is Tazaras in P10. Very cap with a 3-second time penalty for corner cutting there. As now we see Robert finally going to the pit lane to get this, can't even get the words out, get his penalty sorted out. And he's going down the grid order, everybody passing him. Robert, who is having such a good race, is dropping down to the back now. Tazaras with a 3-second time penalty as well. Robert comes out of the pit lane. Where will Robert come out? He comes out ahead of Tobiasen and takes P6 then coming out of the pit lane. Ivazidis on the 30th out of 35 laps takes the lead of today's race with a 6-second penalty. So as it stands, he'll probably finish around P4 after the race is finished if he can try and maintain this position. Right then, going around now, the Wall of Champions, Ivazidis, Jongo, Pitnick, and Damas come after that through the Wall of Champions. It doesn't catch them two out, and they head up towards the line. And now Ivazidis starts the 31st lap out of 35. We have 4 laps remaining in today's Grand Prix. 4 laps to go, and this one has gone incredibly quick. We had Yala Boy earlier on, but he's had to leave, and now it is just me that you've got for commentary. Big question is, can Robert try and come back in 4 laps? He's got Michael Scarn ahead of him. And can he get that overtake done and dusted before the end of the race? Or even can he overtake multiple cars before the end of the race? He's got a good exit out of here. Down the inside, moves his car, Michael does. Robert, though, sends his car around the outside. He does get through to P5. Next to try and overtake is Damas. Can he try and get himself up there and overtake? Michael Scarm with a 3-second time on the tee, who is down in... Where is Michael? P6 in the Williams at the moment. There's Robert in P5 with 9 tenths between him and Damas. Can he try and overtake him? Mitz with a 3-second time on the tee. We're on the 32nd lap now to 35. 3 laps to go in today's Grand Prix. This has gone incredibly quick. And Ivazidis has got enough time between them to finish in about P4. So at the moment, it's not really what he wants, but it's the best case scenario from what is going on at the moment. And he heads round the hairpin to start heading down the back straight and then to start the 33rd lap of today's Grand Prix. Hate to say this, but we have lost 7 drivers in today's race. Not all because of crashing, a lot of them because of just DNFing for the fun of it, but we have Tazaras that is on the backside of my AI at the moment. Can he try and get past the AI? Can Tazaras overtake the Mercedes car then? Down in towards the Wall of Champions we go now. Tazaras trying to go through past him. Can he get through past the Mercedes car? Trying to get around the outside, and he gets the move done and dusted. That was absolutely lovely to watch. Hello, Geordie. Robert and Damas changing positions there. Also trying to go back around the outside is Michael. Past Damas up to P5 now and getting that move done. Robert in P4 now, and next to overtake is Pitnick. He's got 2 laps to go and do it. 2 laps remaining and 2 laps to overtake. He is making a good comeback, Robert is. And you got to remember, if you can get close enough, Ivazidis is dropping down 6 seconds anyway after this. So we'll see whereabouts they all finish at the end of this one. Robert, 1.4 seconds behind Pitnick. Very Cat with a 3-second time on the tee. Here we go then, across the line. Ivazidis makes it, and it is lap 34 out of 35. The penultimate lap of the race. The Grand Prix here in Canada. Robin gets through past Tobiasen. Tobiasen down to P8 now, and does drop down in that Haas car up ahead. Robin in P7, and next to try and overtake is Damas. So he's actually quite a lot up the road at the moment. Robert is gaining on the backside of Picnic, 1.3 seconds. He is gaining, but not as quick as he wants to on the penultimate lap of the Grand Prix here today. And if we do get the gap to leader, Ivazidis will drop down to P3 at the end of this Grand Prix, as it stands anyway. And now the Mercedes car now makes the way up down the back straight and towards the Wall of Champions then. Here in Wall of Champions here in Canada. And he heads towards the line to start the final lap of the race then here in Canada. Ivazidis is in first position. And he is having an absolutely brilliant race so far. He was down there earlier on. Obviously, Robert was up there and leading. Robert is now trying to get through past Pitnick. And, yeah, Robert was having a good race earlier, but with the drive-through penalty, it all screwed it over for him on that can't even say anything, on that lap earlier on. But Robert trying to get through past Pitnick. He looks like he was backing off a bit there and trying to overtake him, but here we go. HRL Ivazidis then. On the final lap here today in Canada, he sets on his final pursuit up towards the line. Here for the Canadian Grand Prix, we have had the pole sitter for qualifying, the pole sitter for the sprint. And today, as he heads around the World of Champions, it is Ivazidis to change that record and take the race win then here today in Canada. It's Ivazidis to win the Canadian Grand Prix from Jongo, then Robert to take P3, but it was Ivazilis takes the win, even on 6-second time penalty, sorry, because of the gap. He's a lucky boy. And Damas, P5, Michael, P6, Robin to take P7. Penalties will probably change some of this timings now as Tobias into P8. Mitz up towards the line now. Will this change anything? Mitz over the line. As, Tazaras to P9 at the end of that one. My AI to cross the line and end in P11. Matty will be soon to hit the wall. Soon to cross the line. And he will end in P12 with a 12-second penalty as well. Right, everybody, that is the end of the Grand Prix. Podium celebrations are coming your way just next. Mate, I am not singing anything. I cannot sing for the life of me. I'm a commentator, mate. I'm a commentator. If Yarl was here, maybe we'd do a duet, but he's not here now. Next time. Right, everybody. Finishing results then. Coming up just next for the main race. The Grand Prix finished up with Ivazilis taking the win then here today from Jongo, then Robert, who made a brilliant comeback drive to take P3 on the podium today, then Picnic P4, Damas P5, Michael 6, Robin 7, Tobias 8, Tazaras 9, and my AI, brilliant, on P10 at the end of that one. Mitz 11, Matty 12, Verycat 13, that is the end of everybody. That finished the race. Thank you everybody for joining me, and I'll be back next Monday and Tuesday. See you in a bit.